Yo, what's up, guys? I think it's safe to say that the Mavs are in deep trouble. They are in hot water as of right now. Recently, in the debut of Anthony Davis after one of the biggest trades in NBA history happened between Luka Doncic going to the LA Lakers and Anthony Davis going over to the Mavs, as well as Max Christie coming to the Mavs. After that trade, Anthony Davis wound up making his debut against the Houston Rockets. He had a spectacular game. He got 26 points, 17 rebounds off the glass, and 7 dimes. He dominated the whole game, especially in the first half. It was a dominant first half. For Anthony Davis, the Rockets had nothing to do. They couldn't counter anything. But the worst part about that game is Anthony Davis winded up getting hurt in that game. During the end, now he's got an abductor injury and is facing rehab, and he is reported to be missing significant time. So Anthony Davis is not going to be coming back until later next month, so it's going to be a long time till he comes back. And the Mavs are going to have to figure out what can they do to still try to win some games, because obviously they somehow still want to contend, pursue that this year is their go-to year, because they got all these old players on the team. It's either like win now or you kind of have like a very light future ahead of you, because there's no real talent with the young guys ahead. I mean, Prosper is a good talent, but overall, trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers, one of the biggest stars in NBA history, was his shot making. The Mavs made the finals last year, going up against the Boston Celtics and lost to the Boston Celtics. The Celtics are champs, but being able to make it that far with Luka Doncic did everything he could. He can do everything on the court. Maybe not play great defense, but not having that ultimate weapon anymore, even though he was injured for a long period of time, a good amount of period. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's still Luka Doncic, and all the Mavs have to do now is try to space the floor as much as possible. Jason Kidd needs to keep influencing and emphasizing ball movement and dip and kick, and going attacking the paint, and then try to get the man to cover tight, and then you can kick out for open threes, open looks, because there's a lot of good jump shooters on the Mavs team. Considering Max Christie, Spencer Dinwiddie, he's been heating it up a little bit. Klay Thompson has been getting a lot better. He's been a little more consistent. PJ Washington, another guy. Najee Marshall is a little more of a driver. He can shoot the ball well too. He's a good, tough presence on the Mavs team. So the Mavs are gonna have to figure out exactly how they want to run their whole team, but it's not going to be anything new, because Luka Doncic was out for a while. They're just going to have to go back to that. But the fact is that they traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, and then Anthony Davis gets injured after the first game in the debut game. It's terrible. Like, that's downright atrocious. You can't ask for anything worse than that. Like, as a GM for a team, that would be a nightmare to have. He gets injured right away. I mean, you just gotta hope he comes back for the playoffs, like at this point, because it's gonna come up to All-Star break and going into the second half of the season. It's not gonna be a good start for the second half of the season. Mavs are gonna have to face some tough teams, and in all reality, after doing a lot of thinking about this Mavs team, they're not gonna really have, unless Kyrie Irving goes completely haywire and plays like an absolute dog, which is possible. The Mavs don't really have a chance to win too many games. I say they go a little below 50, like a little below 500. We'll see what Jason Kidd wants to do, because it just looked like as soon as Anthony Davis came to the floor, that Mavs team, he took over the whole game. His presence was unmatched because he was playing spectacular. Can't really match a performance like that. It's MVP type of numbers in any type of game, putting up numbers like that. And there's nothing the Rockets are able to do, and I'm sure there's a way for him to get better, but it just sucks that now can't see that. We're going to have to wait till Anthony Davis gets back from his injury. We'll see this Lakers team. They dominated the Utah Jazz, and it was Luka Doncic. They were offensive explosion. The Jazz couldn't do anything to stop it. They couldn't keep up with that pace, not at all. Luka only had 15 points, but he was dishing out assists like crazy. And it's really just the presence, if you think about it. Like, you see Luka Doncic and LeBron on the floor, I'm not going to lie. If I'm on the other team, I'm going to be frightened because those are two spectacular players going down, probably both in the Hall of Fame eventually. 100% LeBron James. We'll see what else Luka and AD can do in the rest of their careers. Let me know what your guys' thoughts. Can't say it wasn't expected. Hate to say it, but AD gets injured so much. Hope he gets back better soon. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.